I'm live from an undisclosed place. I'm a friend. Visiting with a friend today, you digs. Alright, here's the deal. The NFL, this is collusion. The good old boy network said, hey, we're going to, because the Browns, remember, Deion said, and Sheduer even said, I ain't going to the Browns. I'll play. He didn't want to play for the Browns. He thought he could pick his team like a Peyton Manning and Eli Manning. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go where I want. Okay, nigga, we're gonna see. So here's what they did. They all got together. Now, I don't care about the flash. I don't care about all that. Look, if he had a Bentley, or he was born rich, right? So him having whatever he had, so what? Him acting cocky and stuff. So that's Deion Sanders' son. The man was in the Heisman conversation. Did he win? No. Was he even voted in? No. But he was still in the conversation, right? I don't even know the dude that the Browns picked in the third round. I can't even think of the dude's name. Whatever, okay? Whatever cat's name is, right? I know one thing. He wasn't Sheduer Sanders. He was the lesser quarterback. They picked him. They passed over him. Everybody passed over him for 4 rounds. And every round you go down, you get closer to that league minimum. You can't really go in there talking Big Willie at this point because there was no real desire for you, which I don't understand. Who cares? He's cocky, whatever. Who cares? He's an athlete. Superior athletes they're cocky guys, as they should be. If you think you can't go into the game thinking that you're the best or you're going to win if you don't feel it. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I believe they truly said we're going to pass this motherfucker up and we're going to get him way down. Because the Browns knew from the gate that he was going to them. And everybody else, all of the NFL teams knew he would go to the Browns. They knew it. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to drive his stock down. He they did some insider trading on his ass, some Trump shit. Not that Trump, even though Trump, this because I don't want nobody to say, oh, you saw Trump into this. Trump did come to his defense and say, you're all stupid for not picking the kid because the kid's a winner. They sat back and let that boy sweat. You're not that special, kid. Even though I believe he is. I believe is he generational talent? No, but is he good enough to play in the NFL and make a difference? Absolutely. But all Steelers need a quarterback. Nah, we'll pass on him. And then when they did take a quarterback, who's the quarterback they took? Okay, they took the kid from Ohio State. All right. But look at his stats. He ain't Sheduer Sanders. All the quarterbacks that went before him, barring Cam Ward and some other, Jacks, they can. Those dudes are good, quarterbacks. But the dude that Cleveland picked before him, no. That dude's the dude that goes undrafted, or in the fifth or sixth round. Not Sheduer Sanders. They did it on purpose. Now they're going to pay him league minimum. They were bringing the nigga to heel. That's what they was doing. They was bringing him to heel. They brought the boy to heel, and now there's nothing you can say. You have to go to work. You can't, no more flashing the watch. None of that shit. I mean, he might do it after he make the team and he's the starter, but we're talking Cleveland. They put him in. It's like having. It's like having a thoroughbred racehorse, and instead of taking it to the Kentucky Derby, going with a premier team, you know what we're going to do? We're going to run him around through the streets of Homewood in Wilkinsburg. You know, I know this is a thoroughbred horse, but, you know, just take it up to Turner Field and just, you know, let him run a few laps up there. You know, it's Cleveland. I mean, how do you just? It's Cleveland, y'all. They are purposely trying to wreck his career. They don't even care about winning. None of them teams. I mean, Cleveland care about winning. Come on, dog. They're purposely. They got six quarterbacks now. Cleveland got 6 quarterbacks. Because is it what's the brother's name who got all the guaranteed money? Barry? What's his name? This Watson is still on the team. Kenny Pickett's on the team. The dude that got drafted before him and then whatever his name is Sheduer. That's 4, and there's 2 others. What are those names? They're going into training camp with 6 QBs. Even though Deshaun's still maybe hurt or whatever the hell, but still, they put him in NFL purgatory. That's what they did. The whole league conspired. We're going to put him in purgatory. He's in Siberia. That's the NFL version of Siberia. You know, it's like if there's any place we can put this motherfucker to bring him to heel, let's put him to Cleveland. let's go to Cleveland. Like, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like who wants to? I mean, okay, it would be great if he could be the missing link and turn Cleveland into a winning organization. That'd be great if he even gets the shot. If he even gets the shot, I think this is a purposeful. It was done purposely to bring him to heel and to wreck him. Shiloh ain't getting drafted. He's going to be undrafted free agent. And Shiloh may not make a team. He's going to be on a practice squad somewhere, maybe. But look, we're bringing you Sanders boys to heel. You know, at this point, I'm like, man, I got to look at the draft because I've been following online on and off because I'm running around out here. But anyway, what's up with Jimmy Horn? They get Jimmy Horn yet? Anybody? What's going on? I want to see Jimmy Horn make it. You know, get Jimmy Horn a shot. Come on, man. You know, and some of the other quarterbacks. I mean, people at Colorado. But damn. We're going to, we're purposely going to wreck you. Yeah.
Kaepernick talking about he coming back next year. Do you hear that?
He needs to. I mean, why not? You know, teams need a quarterback. I mean, give him a shot. Why not? Sure. You know who needs to go ahead and get back in shape and come on back? Cam Newton. Why not? Get Cam back out there. Put Cam.
Cam Newton needs to get back in shape and get back.
Get Cam Newton back. I mean, there is not a lot of talent, elite talent at quarterback in the NFL right now. Come on, why not? You give him a shot. No, but they sabotaged Sheduer Sanders before he even got started, and we're going to bring you in at minimum dollars. And you have really little to negotiate about because what are you going to say? Well, I'm holding out. You going to hold out? You 5th round and nobody wanted you. You ain't holding out. You ain't making too much of a fuss. He's going to have to go to work, keep his head down, which I hope he does. I mean, I'm wishing him the best. Don't get me wrong. I'm wishing him the best. I'm wishing him the best. But I think they just did it purposely to sabotage the young brother. That's all. That's all I had to say. I'm sorry. I done rambled on. Sorry about that.